I've worked with Dawn for a long time. I actually met Dawn at our very first bodybuilding competition back in, was it 2016, I think?
It
And
was.
we were the only vegans and vegetarians in the whole show. So we're just sitting back there trying not to be grossed out by people drinking protein shakes and acting crazy and enough water. And it was crazy, right?
It was.
So so that's how I met Dawn. And so then we worked together, gosh, well, up until now. So it's one of the reasons I'm so excited to bring her on, because she already knows my system. She knows it works. She knows how to apply it. And she's more than qualified to be able to share that with all of you.
Okay, well, hi, everybody. First of all, nice to meet you. I'm glad to be here. And I'm so glad that I met Clarissa at that show. My experience up into meeting Clarissa was I had been leaned down to well below where I should have been. I was on about, I would say she had me at about 1,100 calories, and I was doing 90 minutes of cardio on top of the lifting program that she had given me. And I was fatigued, exhausted. I had no energy, and I didn't even look good. Part of why we do this is aesthetics, if we want to admit that. And my aesthetics weren't even pleasing. And I felt frustrated, and I had no help after that show on what to do. And so I reached out to Clarissa and went through a consultation with her, and then signed on board with Clarissa. And it was a slow, steady process. She introduced me to how to have balanced macros and explained to me why I needed to gain weight. And so it took about, I would say, 2 years for me to get to a healthy weight where I could actually start to build and reach the goals that I wanted to reach, where I've sort of switched gears now out of bodybuilding into powerlifting. So I'm in the same process now again of trying to build and reverse diet up after quarantine to a powerlifting size. So I guess what I really want to say out of this is it is a slow, steady process, and trusting Clarissa or your coach to get you there is key to getting you there. So don't be afraid of the extra food. And more importantly, what I learned out of the situation was to honor my body, because I think I had burned out. And in my process of training, I've reached that point a couple of times where I just have to kind of re-up myself. And it's part of the process. It's not that final destination. It's becoming the healthiest that I can be at this point in my life. I hope that made sense.